Hello everyone, good morning, all is well. Welcome you all in English class. Today we are going to discuss lesson number 2, Bringing Up Kari. Bringing Up Kari, this lesson is an extract of the book Kari the Elephant written by Dhan Gopal Mukherjee. This chapter number 2, Bringing Up Kari, this is taken from your supplementary book, An Alien Hand. In this story, the story actually revolves around the elephant Kari. It talks about all the habits, mischief, and the life of elephant Kari and all other essential that one needs to learn to bring an elephant. So hope you all will enjoy learning about the elephant's life. So before starting anything, let's just read about the writer Dhan Gopal Mukherjee. Dhan Gopal Mukherjee. He was an Indian American writer. Dhan Gopal Mukherjee was the only Indian American writer who won the John Newbery Medal in 1928 for his distinguished contribution to American children's literature. He was born on 6th July 1890 in a village on the outskirts of Kolkata. He began his most prolific period of writing when he moved to New York in the 1920s. Kari the Elephant was the first to see publication in 1922, followed by Hari the Jungle Lad in 1924 and Gay Neck the Story of a Pigeon in 1927, for which he won Newbery Medal in 1928. He was died in 14 July in 1936. So let's learn about the story. Now let's begin. Here we are discussing the summary of the story and the main points of the story. Main character of the story is Kari, the elephant, and the narrator, the author of the story. This story is about the author here narrated a story about the elephant named Kari, who was a 5 months old who lives and grows up with a boy who was 9 years old. So here Kari, 5 months old, he was taken care by the boy who is the narrator of the story, and the boy himself was 9 years old. Kari the elephant was 5 months old when he was given to the narrator to care of. The narrator was 9 years old. They both grew together. And Kari, where did he live? Do you know? You can see in the picture he lived there in a thatched roof pavilion. Okay, pavilion is here. You can see the passage which is covered with the thatched roof. Thatched roof means the roof which is made up of bamboo, straw and other materials. This is, you can clearly seen in this picture. It was all rested on thick tree stumps. Thick tree stumps, you can see all four sides. The thatched roof is resting on thick tree stumps. It is very strong, and it has to be strong because it can fall any time when Kari the elephant started bumping on the tree. So the passage is quite comfortable for Kari to move around, to roam around there, sit and run and roam freely in the passage. So you understood how old is Kari? 5 months old when he was given for taking care to the narrator, and the narrator boy was 9 years old. Okay, so where did he live? He lived there in pavilion under a thatched roof which is rested on thick tree stumps. Now we are talking about here Kari's life. Okay, where did he live? It was clear. Now, every day Kari used to go to the river in the morning with the narrator to take a bath. It was his daily routine. He loved to lie down in the water for a long time, and when he was lying down in the water, the narrator rubbed his back with the sand and his skin started shining like a bunny. A bunny is what? It's a black and brownish shiny timber. So his skin started shining so brightly like a blackish or brownish timber, and he started squealing with pleasure after taking a good bath. It shows that he loved to bath in the river. Next, do you know how much does he eat? Curry eats 40 pounds of twigs a day to chew and play with it. है ना? So while coming back from the river every day, he goes into the jungle to look for the good food, where the narrator has to do a lot of hard work to find the food for Kari. Why he has to do lots of hard work? Because the twigs and saplings for curry should be very juicy and fresh, and it should be in a proper shape, because if these all are not good and fresh and not figured nicely, it is all mutilated, then elephant will not touch it and will not like to eat it. So the narrator every day he goes into the jungle and he climbed all kinds of trees to get the most delicate and tender twigs, and also he has to have a sharp hedge, that is axe, to cut down these twigs, because if a twig is not properly shaped, not figured correctly, so elephant will not eat it. Okay, so how should be the twigs? It should be juicy, fresh, luscious. Luscious means juicy. Okay, now it was all about his eating. Next, you have learnt about where did he live, how did he like to take bath, and how did he get food. Now one day the brave Kari saved a boy from drowning. Once spring day in March, the narrator suddenly heard Kari is calling him from a very far distance. So he hurriedly ran to the jungle where he left the curry, and he reached to the edge of the river. There he saw something black was struggling in the water. What was it? It was the trunk of the elephant Kari. So he was standing there helplessly. Why he was standing there helplessly? Because he thought, how could I save Kari? He is so heavy. He is so big. He is weighing 400 pounds. It is difficult for him to save so heavy elephant, and he even didn't know how to swim in the river. So he was just standing with shock. Then suddenly Kari pushed him into the water. When the narrator fell down into the water, he saw a boy was lying into the bottom of the water, and he understood. Kari wanted to save the boy, and Kari pushed him and held the narrator with his trunk and helped him to save the boy from drowning. He pushed the boy by his trunk, and the boy pushed the another boy who was drowning in the water, and they both came out from the water with the help of Kari. In this way, Kari, the brave elephant, saved the life of the boy who was drowning. Now, the naughtiest incident of Kari's life I am sharing here with you. Once Kari had to be trained to be good. Okay, the elephant had to teach some manners. Okay, if you will not teach him the manners, he will be more mischievous. Okay, so once he tried to steal fruits from the dining table of the narrator's house, and the blame put into the narrator's shoulder. He was shocked. How could the family members blame on me? Then what happened? One Once the writer was sitting nicely in the dining room, he saw that something blank coming from the window. He thought it was a snake, but no, it was not a snake. It was the trunk of elephant who was taking away the fruits. The narrator followed him and he found that it was Kari who was stealing away all the fruits from the dining table. So he scolded him badly and punished him for his wrong act. Kari got the trainings when to sit down and go fast and slow. Look, this lesson is about the life of elephants. Okay, so here how to train the elephants, how to train them to sit down and go fast and go slow. When you say dhat and pull him by the ear, he will gradually learn to sit down. Similarly, if you say Mali and pull his trunk forward, he will learn that it is the signal to walk. Kari learnt Mali after 3 lessons, but it took him 3 weeks to learn Dhat because elephant is not good at sitting. Next, the main important signal, that is called master call. What is this master call? It's a very important signal which elephant has to learn. An elephant gradually takes 5 years to learn it properly. It's so difficult. What is a master call? Master call is actually a strange hissing, howling sound which is made in the elephant's ears by his master. This call is given by the master when the master found himself in trouble in jungle, like he is lost in the forest and he did not get the way to come out. Everywhere is dark. So what did he do? He will give a master call to his elephant. To hearing this master call, the elephant pulls down the trees soon, and you will find that he has made a road right through the forest straight to your house. This is very frightening. When the elephant started pulling down all the trees, all the animals started running away and they all are very frightened. Now here some are the difficult words in this lesson. Squill. Squill means trumpet. Okay, crying of elephant sound. Ebony, a very hard dark wood of a tropical tree. Luscious, tasty and sweet smelling, juicy. Hatchet, a small axe. Mutilated, torn awkwardly or disfigured, not in proper shape. Drowning, to die by being under water, to breathe under water. Sneak, to take something somewhere secretly. So I hope you all understood the chapter about Kari and you have read the chapter very well. After understanding the chapter, you all have to write the question answer in your notebook. Read the lesson nicely and watch the video carefully. Take care of yourself. Wash your hand frequently. Stay home. Stay safe. Bye. Thank you.